how to use the 80-20 rule to find your best clients based on the clients that you're already dealing with. I'm going to step you through each part of the process in Xero with an on-screen video. I'm going to put it into a simple spreadsheet and then show you how to find out who your 20%ers are. We're also getting an example of an actual client who I did this with the other day, and you'll be blown away by the actual figures, and it happens every time. This is something we need to do for your business. So let's go. So now once you've logged into your Xero account, here's what we're going to do. Now I'm using a demo company here for the purpose of this exercise, but it's really easy. So first thing, we're going to go to accounting and then reports. And then the particular report that we're going to go to is down here. Slide down until you get to payables and receivables. So payables is what we have to pay, receivable is what comes into us. And we're going to do receivables invoice summary. Okay, so for the last 12 months, it's going to run it up now. Let's have a look, and we're going to set that date. So I'm going to set the date for this financial year. So from the 1st July to the 30th of June, even though we haven't quite got there yet. Now there's a bunch of columns in here you don't need. So you can untick all of these ones. We're obviously going to need who the contact is because that's who we're trying to hone in on. Gross is the only other one we need. So we can turn all the other ones off apart from contact and gross. Okay. And what this is going to do is allow us to download a spreadsheet. So this is the summary. So this is all the clients that we've had and how much they've paid us over the last 12 months. Now, what we're going to do is group them together by their company name. Okay, so then the next one is you're going to select is contact group by contact group. All right, and what that does is clump them all together. So now we've got individual invoices, and you'll see the way the demo company works, it's set it up to have just normal invoices for the last amount of period, and it's also got this thing called support clients monthly. We're going to sort that out and tidy that up in Excel. All right, down the bottom you see where it says export. We're going to go export, hit Excel, and it's going to go away, put all the numbers together, and then download that. So how are we going so far? Is this making sense? Now we've got our list of all of our people. We're going to need to tidy it up a little bit. So as we slide down, we're going to take out, there's two parts where it says total. So for this particular example, and this is specific to this, I'm just going to take out those two parts there. And then down here, you're going to see it's got a reference error. I'm going to get rid of that one there. And we want this to add up all of the columns here. So if you are not real good at Excel, maybe you need some help with this one. So that's one way you can do it. Or if you want, you can just go equals, and there is a sum button for the formula. So this one here, if you go sum, and it will automatically select all that you want. So for this particular business, it's going to add all those guys up. Now, we don't actually want the total, so I'm going to just check that away. That's more of a bit of a check for you to make sure that your numbers are right. But now it gets interesting. So what we're going to do is something called filter. I'm not sure if you've ever used this before. So we're going to take all of these down here, and over here there's a little button called sort and filter. Just pick filter. All right. And you'll see it comes up with a little arrow. And we're going to say, click that button, and we want them to arrange descending from the highest to the lowest. Okay. So in this instance here, it's arranged from the highest dollar value right down to the -1. So there's obviously been some money coming back in for whatever reason. Maybe there's been some errors. What we're going to do is with the 20%. So first thing is we're going to say, what's the count? And the specific formula you need to use is count A. And what that will do is count how many are in this list, because we're looking for the top 20%. All right, so once you've got it, so in our list, we've got 49. Okay, so if we're going to now go, okay, 20% equals 20% multiplied by that top figure there. So 10 of these people we're going to highlight. So we're going to go down, and what you'll see is sometimes you get down here, it tells you how much you've highlighted in an account. But let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10, and I'm just going to highlight these. Now, what we're going to do is then add up what revenue came from these guys. Okay, revenue top 20%, just to let us know what it is. And we're going to go these ones here. We're going to add these all up. So we can use that auto sum feature. I'm going to add up how much each of these with the highlighted green or our top 20% has contributed. Okay, so our top 20%, our top 10, we worked that up here. Revenue from them. And total revenue for the business for the whole year, same thing. We're going to go auto sum and we're going to add up all of these ones here like this. And there we go, 63,000. Now, here's where it gets interesting because we do a calculation on this. This as a percentage equals 43,000 divided by 63,000, 68%. So our top 20% of clients, only 10 of them, and we've got a list here of 49, so not many are contributing, 70% of our revenue for this business. Now, the trick is how do we focus on getting more of these guys? So if you're liking the video and this is making sense, subscribe down below. There's some links for some other help you can get down there as well. If you need some help with your business and how to do this, book a time down below and I'll help you sort it out. Now, to put this into context, an actual company that I work with, I've done this example, I've de-identified the name. So in this instance here, I ran the reports that I've just showed you how to do. So I've listed all the companies here. Now, in the period from the 1st of May last year to the 31st of May, the end of the current month, they've got 411 contacts that they've dealt with and their revenue is 1.8 million. So what we did was took the top 20% of clients. So they had 400 clients, 20% of that is 82. And we realized that of those top companies, and when we add them up, the 20% of our customers are giving us 58% of our revenue. If you struggle with knowing what to do to how to work on your business like we're talking about here, you need to get my book, How to Work on Your Business. It's for business owners who are doing too much in their business and not on it. What I'm teaching you in this video is all about how to work on your business. The book's available on Amazon. Jump on and grab it now. What if you do the 80% of the 80%? And that's what this green line here is. What's the 4% of companies? So here, 4% of our total 411 is 16 companies, yet they're still giving us almost 30% of our revenue. So as you can see, this is such an extremely exercise to do. The question is now hone in on these companies here and work out how do we do more work with them or find more people like them. So there you have it. That's how you use the 80-20 rule to hone in on your best clients. Firstly, so that you know who they are and you look after them. But secondly, now you know who they are, how do you get more of them? Hopefully you've liked the video. Subscribe down below. Keep in touch and I look forward to doing some more videos just like this for you to help you grow your business.